Okay, I've talked about the software before in past videos, but I think we got to tit tat on it again because it's, to me, one of the most underrated apps that you can actually use. One reason why it's an underrated app is a lot of people don't like a lot of things from the Microsoft Store. And it is an app in the Microsoft Store. And a lot of people try to debloat their Windows and get rid of all the Microsoft stuff that's out there. But me personally, I disagree. There's a lot of things that does need to be debloated in Windows. Windows is so bloated, it is unbelievable. It can be used a lot better, but this app right here can help you out whether you're gaming, whether you're doing AI, just for your everyday task, whether it's your kids doing schoolwork, whether it's you doing work. No matter what, this app can help you out. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so for one of the apps I like to use, it is by Microsoft. It is called PC Manager. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to open it up. So the first time you sign in, this is what you'll be greeted to. I'm going to hit nope. I do not want this thing to automatically start when my PC starts. I don't want nothing running when my PC starts. Then it says restore default settings for Windows. This includes settings for your taskbar. Me, I have auto hide taskbar, so I do not want this checked neither. Now that we're here, you can go ahead and boost your memory. Let's go ahead and click boost, and it's going to boost your memory. And if you pull up something like hardware Info 64, whenever you do it, it will show you your memory here. So right here is my virtual memory, and right here is my physical memory. So for me on my system, I run 96 gigs of DDR5 6000 at CL32. I do a lot of AI work. So here I can sit here and see how much is available and free. And again, I can sit here and boost it, and I can watch my numbers play around to what I have. And of course, my hardware info over here will always give me my indications of how much is being used at any given time. So the other thing we can do in here is we can go ahead and click on health check. Once you click it, it's going to bring up this screen right here. And now you get to check on what all you want done throughout the health check. So SteelSeries, I use that one starts up. That's one of the only apps that I have that starts up, which is my microphone and my audio. Google, all that does not come up. I'm going to go ahead and hit proceed. So now we're all done. So we're just going to hit done. And it says gives me my last health check that I did. So I know where to keep up from the last time that I did it myself. So the next one is your processes. What things are running in the background at this moment in time? So at this moment in time, it shows that I have Wondershare, which is Filmora, and that should not be there. So I'm going to go ahead and hit end that process. I do not need that right now. Stream Deck is running in the background, OBS, I got Google Chrome. So yes, these processes are correct. Remember, more processes here, whether you're gaming or doing workload, more you have in your background right here, more things running, the slower your system's going to be. We can go ahead, and my last startup time, it says it was 2 seconds. So I can go ahead and click here, and then it gives me things to suggest to turn off and tells me if it's a high priority or not. So for update, I'm going to turn off, game launcher, turn off, SteelSeries is going to stay on, Google off, camera hub, all this I'm going, Focusrite, I'm going to actually leave that one on. That is for my audio. Everything else I will turn off in here. So you can also go down to your search bar and you can type in startup, and here's your startup apps. Okay. And now it's telling you what you have for startup apps, and you want to uncheck everything that you do not want on here. PC Manager, since I just reinstalled it for this video here. Actually, I just reinstalled it because I just redid Windows, and I was one of the last things I was waiting to do this video in order to install it. So next we're going to go ahead and go to Deep Clean. This one here is also going to find duplicate files, whether it's Windows duplicate files, no matter what duplicate file, it's going to find it. Okay, so now that's done. It gives us the option of what we can clean and how much is there. So system items. So we go ahead and open it up, and we can see that it's using 1.6 gigs of our hard drive. So now it tells us what is going to be deleted if we choose this. And then of course, any traces in your system, I'm going to go ahead and do that as well, and then hit proceed. And when I'm done, it is going to clean up 4.6 gigabytes of space. For you all out there that only run like 500 gig hard drives, this right here is a really good program just to clean up. So it cleaned up 3.2 gigabytes of space, because in order for it to clean it completely, I need to close Google Chrome. Web page is opened up right now, but I'll go ahead and close them for the sake of this video. And then I'm going to go ahead and hit done. And then I'm going to go ahead and rescan it one more time. You notice it runs really, really fast. So you can go to protection now. You can go ahead and hit scan viruses. You can do Windows Update. It's checking right now the minute we came in here. Default browser. You can change your default browser. Me, I use Chrome. Taskbar repair. We can repair the taskbar. Restore default apps. Pop-up management. And network check. Storage. It lets us know all the storage that we have in here. And of course, deep cleaning. Downloadable files. We can click on here. This is everything that I have in my download folder. We can search for large files. So if we know that you have something on your computer that is say 10 gigs and you know that one file is there, you can go ahead and look for that as well. Click on this button here and it's going to search for it. And then when you click on here, you can look for how big the file is. So this one right here is one of my videos I've done on a product and I have 20.2 gigabits is how big that folder is. You can look up duplicate files. So if you know that you say you backed up your phone to your computer and you've done it a couple of times and you know that there's some of them pictures or whatever that are duplicate files or 3 times, you have quite a few files of it. You can go ahead and scan, choose what disk you want to do and scan them. And then you have Storage Sense. So what Storage Sense does is it cleans in the background. And again, I just redid my Windows, so I haven't really optimized everything. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this off because I want to clean it whenever I want to clean it. I don't want nothing running in the background that is going to slow my PC down while I'm doing things. So the next section is apps. Again, you have app management, startup apps, deep uninstall. So what this does is can search for them apps and it's supposed to uninstall it. I do not like this one right here. I actually like Revo Tuner. This right here is Revo Tuner right here, and it will find every folder and traces of that program and delete it completely off of your system. Next, we got Toolbox. So in here, we have our notepad, calculator, recorder, screenshot folder, screenshots, captions, web tools. You got so many different things. So if you just have this up and you just want to take a screenshot, just click that screenshot button and it will take that screenshot. Or say you want to hit the notepad, you click the notepad and it will open up the notepad. Hit the calculator and the calculator pops up. You don't have to come down here and search for everything. This one program has it all into it. But if you're like me and you like a clean background on your desktop, I don't run too many apps or folders on my desktop. Then you got the restore button. So right now it says your PC is using recommending settings because I just redid Windows. So when I go in and I optimize my Windows, it's going to probably give me some suggestions that it needs to revert back because it's not running how Windows want Windows to run. Go over to settings. You got more things right here on settings. You got Smart Boost settings. PC Manager will automatically boost your PC when high usage of RAM or there is 1 gig of temporary files. I actually do like this. This one right here is really good. It will boost the RAM, so you don't have to actually go in here and hit that boost button. Next up is Smart PC Management automatically will sign into Windows. I do not use this. I don't want to be automatically signed into Windows. That's why a lot of us bypass the Windows automatically sign in screen. So you got your prompt settings right here. Get safe download reminders. Get reminders on downloaded documents. Uninstall residual reminder. So you got a couple here. Actually, I'm going to take this one out here off while I'm here. PC management preview experience. You can start now, and what this will do is it's basically like a beta. You get the new software before anyone else does, but you also get all the bugs that come with it. So as you see, it can be a very, very useful tool depending on what you're doing. You just one click and you can get it. So me personally, again, like I said in there, I don't like to have the app on, little icons all over my desktop. So what I do is I make a taskbar icon down at the bottom, just one click and it opens it right up. I also run dual screen so I can open it up, keep it on one screen over with my hardware info and my other things. But yeah, it's a very simple, very useful tool to have. Especially for making sure that your startup, there's nothing in your startup. To clean out your memory like that, just one click, boost your memory and clean it out. When we do a lot of things on our computer, the only way to really clean out the memory to speed up your system is to restart your system. That's why it's not good to stay on your system for like hours upon hours without restarting your computer. You need to be restarting your computer. If you're sitting down in an 8-hour session, you kind of need to restart your computer twice. So in that 8-hour session, just to refresh everything, get everything back to a clean canvas, basically, before you start doing other work. But this right here, if you can't restart your computer, then you can do this. Click that button, boom, you're boosted. Again, having duplicate files on there. I mean, people charge, other software companies charge money for features like this, and it's free with Microsoft, 100% free. So to me, it's one of the best free softwares you can get. So this one being free, some of the other products that I have on this channel are not free. So go ahead and see if they're worth your hard-earned money. Go ahead and check out this video right here. See if this is worth your hard-earned money. I'm Thomas with Tomology. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.